Alrighty, what's going on? It's your boy TJ back at it again. Alrighty, man. Reports going around that three-belt champion in the welterweight division, Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Canelo Alvarez, who we all know is undisputed at 168, and Canelo has a fight coming up at 175 against Demetrius Bivol, however you want to pronounce his name. But at the end of the day, man, reports coming out that the PBC, Al Heyman, who heads the PBC as an advisor / promoter. I know a lot of people think he's just an advisor, but you know, with the Muhammad Ali Act, you cannot be a promoter and an advisor all in the same. So Al Heyman goes by the title of advisor, be that as it may. Well, reports came out today from PBC officials that Canelo Alvarez was offered $55 million to face Errol the True Spence Jr. at a catch weight of 164 pounds. Now, this fight was rejected by Canelo and his team because, as we all know, Canelo does not like to fight athletic fighters, or should I say athletic black fighters. You know, he lost to Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people thought he lost to Israel de Lara. And as we all know about the Jamal Charlo situation. So it's safe to say Canelo does not like to fight athletic fighters, athletic black fighters. But at the end of the day, man, this fight was rejected by Canelo, and I'm not upset at all because I don't feel like Earl need to jump up all those weight classes because you're going to skip 154, you're going to skip 160 and fight him at a catch weight of 164 pounds, which basically is 168. 4 more pounds, you fight him at 168. That's 3 weight classes, bro. Like, I don't think that's safe on Earl's body because as we seen Kell Brook jump up and fight Golovkin, we seen what happened. He was never the same fighter again. We seen Amir Khan jump up to fight Canelo at 154. He was never the same fighter again. So these guys jumping up weight classes, you have to be careful because it's weight classes for a reason. It's size differences for a reason. You don't need to jump way up there. I mean, look, now, I understand Earl will be doing this for the biggest money fight of his career. Now, who am I to tell the man he can't go get his biggest payday? But if we're going to say it logically and we're going to use our brains, now, this is where I think about the accident and I think about the eye injury as far as the detached retina. You fighting a guy like Canelo, Canelo's going to hit you everywhere. And Canelo's going to be bigger than you. So he's going to hit you everywhere. And when they say styles make fights, I don't particularly like this style for Errol Spence because Earl is not like a Terrence Crawford. He's not going to be on his toes, pop shotting and moving. Earl don't fight that way. I mean, he can, but he don't fight that way. He typically comes right at you, attack your body, head. When you cover up, he hits you in your arms, he hits you in your hips, he hits you everywhere he can to make you drop your guard. Now, I don't think this style will match up favorably towards Errol Spence. I think it favors Canelo more, but by Canelo not wanting to accept the fight, which I don't have a problem with because I don't want to see Earl go up there. I feel like Earl still have unfinished business at 147. That's undisputed, the biggest fight in boxing with him and Terrence Crawford. And his goal of becoming undisputed at 154 pounds, who we all know the champion, the main champion at 154 is his stablemate, Jamal Charlo, who is also a 3-belt champion. And he has a fight just May 14th coming up for undisputed against Brian Castano. This is the rematch. The first match ended in a draw, as we all know. But like I said, I don't like Earl trying to jump up all them weight classes just for a payday. Because if you come back down to 147 and try to go at Bud for that, I mean, how is your body going to react? You jumping up in weight, then going all the way back down to 147, or going back to 154, and that's like a 10 pounds difference. You haven't even got used to the fights at 154 pounds yet. So skipping 154, skipping 160, and fighting at 164, I don't think that's very smart at all. But that's just my opinion. So you guys tell me what you think, man. This is very confusing news. That's more than breaking news. This is very confusing for me. I understand about the big payday, but I'm worried about your body, how your performance is going to be after you come back down from fighting Canelo Alvarez. So you guys tell me what you think, man. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Please hit that bell icon so you will be notified every time your boy TJ drops a video. I'm gone.